On a recent bird watching expedition, Eric and Sally saw several different kinds of birds. They saw grebes, G, ducks, D, uh, cormorant, C, geese, spoonbills, S. Um, they saw some of the birds at the beach, and they saw some at the lake, and some in a field, F. Write an expression to represent each of the following piece of information. Okay, let's see. A. The total number of birds they saw. Well, I would have to say, well, if I make the assumption that these variables represent how many of each birds they saw, I would say that the total number of birds seen, this would be my answer to A, should be G plus D plus C plus E and then plus S. For B, it says, what's the percentage of birds that they saw at the lake? So kind of a similar thing. Here, let me grab a different highlighter. So if these variables represent, they saw B birds at the beach, they saw L birds at the lake, and they saw F birds in the field. So if that represents how many they saw at each one, the percentage of birds that they saw at the lake. Well, the total number of birds, according to location, this is my answer for B. The total number of birds seen would be B plus L plus F. That's based on where they were seen. And if the question is what percent were seen at the lake, that would be the total number seen at the lake divided by the total number of birds seen in those locations. So I would say L divided by the quantity B plus L plus F, which is the number of birds seen at the lake divided by the total number of birds seen. And in fact, if A is the total number of birds seen, I could probably put G plus D plus C plus E plus S in the denominator as well, and have uh, L as my numerator. So I think I could do that also. The last question is, what fraction of the birds were geese or ducks? So um, let's see, geese or ducks, A, B, C. Well, again, the total number of birds actually can be represented two ways. We just decided in B. This is one way to show the total number of birds. But I can also write the total number of birds based on the locations, right? So we saw B at the beach, we saw L at the lake, and we saw F birds at the field. So those are the total number of birds, and we're looking at the number of ducks, which is D, or geese. So ducks plus geese. So D plus E divided by the total number of birds seen would give me the fraction of birds that were geese or ducks. That's it for this entire homework assignment.